Room, mic 3? Yes. Okay, great. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. So,
Welcome.
Jessica,
Yes, Romain.
time to go offshore now.
I'm so happy you're here. That experience looked amazing, and I can't wait to hear more about it. But first, can you tell us a bit more about the origin story of Use It Again?
Yeah, so Use It Again is a boat now, and it's especially a commitment for ocean protection. So I am an entrepreneur, and I'm a sailor as well. And I sailing is my passion. I sailed at the top levels. I started in 2000, and then I created a sports marketing company and other projects. And in 2015, I met the previous owner of this fantastic boat. And this boat is former Ellen MacArthur's trimaran, the boat on which he broke the round the world record single-handed. So it was in 2005. And then the boat has changed hands, and it was a kind of abandoned. And in 2016, I met this guy, the owner, and just by chance, that was in Asia, nothing related with sailing and Brittany, where I'm based. And I told him, whoa, what are you doing now with your boat? I know this boat for a long time. I used to sail with Hélène in 2000, but on another boat. And he told me nothing. The boat is kind of abandoned, and not with no maintenance, etc. So I said, oh, this boat deserves a second life. So it needs to sail again. I know it was a very good one, very reliable, and quite performing for sure. So it all started like this, and I decided to invest in this project, to buy the boat and refit it according circular economy principles. It means that we had in mind that if we use this boat, this old boat, it would not be as fast as the newest, as the latest boat. So we had to give, we had to do something else with that boat. So we decided to refit her boat with existing material in order to limit our impact. So all the boat refit was done this way. And for sure, you can see screen some old sales. But we did this for everything we could on board. All the engine, I preferred, for example, I preferred keeping the old engine and checking every part of it, than buying a new one, etc. So it was quite challenging. And in 2018, that was my first race, Route du Rhum. French people probably know this race, and for others, it's the most famous single-handed transatlantic race every 4 years from Saint-Malo in Brittany to West Indies in Guadeloupe. And that was the first time I sailed with that boat, and it all started this way. So that was a crazy project, and being on the starting line was already a challenge and a victory for me.
Wow, that's amazing. And it sounds like your boat is almost zero emissions practically with all, or is that too bold of a claim?
Yeah, it's very hard to say zero emission. very hard to say that. But we all know that building this kind of boats of 100% made of carbon produce a lot of emission, etc. But mine is an old one. I did not do that job. But even when you refit and you maintain such a boat, you have to use some paint, some products, some resins and tissues, which are not very much eco-friendly yet. But there is a lot of improvements. But on the energy side, I'm quite green. Using solar panels, wind turbine, and hydro generators. So I never turn on my engine to produce the energy I need on board.
That's amazing. So tell us more about this Route du Rhum and the last 6 months it was that you were on a boat?
Yes, that was, yes, Route du Rhum last year was a very tough year in 2022, because first there was a westabout around the world, which was an incredible project. So I decided to make an attempt of this huge challenge, which is a westabout around the world. The record itself is 122 days. And I was with a guy. I started with a guy, and I decided to do this this record because it was quite interesting doing this. Because opposite to the right side, the right direction, which is the one of Van de Globe race and all the other records around the world. This one is much more challenging. The proof is that it lasts for almost 20 years. So no one broke it since that time. And only 5 people did this sailing, in the modern times, we say. I don't count on Magellan and his fellows. So that was a very huge challenge, and we decided to do it because first this boat was able to do it. We can notice that this is with that old boat, very reliable, that you can probably break this record, and not with the latest one, full of technology, foiling, flying over the water, which are too fragile. And each time they touch anything on the water, they break something. So they are fantastic boats, but not made for this kind of tough challenge. So there was a possibility to break this record, and then there was moreover this the idea of going on the wrong direction, on the other direction, is probably what we have to do on Earth. That changing our mind, changing our way of doing things. So that was a nice idea of saying, okay, I'm going opposite, not following what everybody's doing, and we decided to do this. On the sailing side, when we left January 22, that was a fantastic challenge for sure, sailing two-handed this round the world. After a month, we passed Cape Horn, and everything was more or less okay on board. And then we had a failure. My mate went for sleeping during his watch, and we hit the rocks in the Patagonia channels.
Oh my God, that
Yeah.
sounds really...
So that was quite scary, for sure. It's like a car accident. I never had, but I imagine. So we were moving for 35 days, and then you suddenly hit the rocks, and we were stopped. So the challenge, there was another challenge facing me. I tried to save my boat first, and then I decided to continue this around the world. So we had to repair the boat first, save the boat first, repair it, find a solution in the Ushuaia to save such a boat is quite challenging. And then Marion, I'm finished, huh? Please wait. So we found the solutions to repair the boat, and our new challenge was to continue and being very resilient for continuing this around the world. We did with different legs from Ushuaia to Polynesia to Cape Town, South Africa, and South Africa to Brittany. And this last leg I finished with my son, my 16-year-old son, who is also very committed to environment and very much concerned about this.
Wow, what an adventure. That sounds amazing. I wish I didn't get so seasick, otherwise I would be out there on the
I'm seasick too, don't worry.
Okay. So just to wrap things up, I mean, this adventure sounds amazing, and it's core to the mission that you have with Use It Again. Do you want to say a little bit more about the kind of business that you have as this blue economy and circular economy business? And if you also have any advice for people in the room who want to start working in this area?
Sure. All these adventures on these boats are made to talk about the topic, circular economy, ocean protection. It's all about this. It was born this way with the second life we gave to this boat, and we're doing this. We are always focused on that. So we have, of course, we are entrepreneurs and we work on that. We are committed to circular economy. It's not only a message; it's a proof of a concept, I could say. And then we try to inspire and encourage people to go this way and act differently, enter the circular economy for sure, and lower their impact in their businesses. So today, for entrepreneurs, the thing I can say is to keep in mind all the impacts they have in their projects, because some solutions are great, but on the other side, they produce greenhouse emissions, etc. So it's always a balance to have between what we do and what we can offer.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Romain. It's been lovely talking to you. And please follow his adventure. Is there anything you'd like to share with the audience of ways to get involved directly with you or follow your adventures?
Yes, okay, you can follow the adventure on Use It Again on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and so on. So yeah, I would be very happy to share the adventure for sure. If you want to take contact, I'll be there after the final and the result.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have you join us today.